Welcome, everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday. At least here in where we're at in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And our next leg of the trip, here we are going to KOSH, Wisconsin. Which will be very fun to do. All right. Once again, let's just go ahead and skip the startup. Time is money. Like I said, though, I will eventually go through and figure out the proper startup sequence. Alright, let's go have it do that. Let's go ahead and come up here. Strobes on. Lights are on. Wing lights. Let's keep the lights on for right now. Systems are going through checks. Keep hearing some whining, so all right. Let's go ahead and start our taxi out. Let's figure out on Volanta what runway we're taking off on. That's still Oshkosh that we're looking at. There we are. We're going to take off on runway 3 to the northeast. More north than east. So we got a little bit to taxi. All right. Set the flaps down. All right, there we go. All right, let's go. She's wanting to go. Well, on Volanta, this taxiway is not even there. Man. That taxiway is fast. Yeah, that taxiway is not there on the Volanta. Alright, we're going to take this hard left-hander. There we go. Now we're on more under control. I need to get an actual paint for this thing. Not the generic. I should take it. We'll take this next one up here to the right. So we're going to be doing multiple streams today. Not just Flight Sim, but we'll do other things as well. Across the runway. How's everyone's Sunday going? How's it doing? Yeah. All right, take this left-hander here. And then we take it all the way down to the end of the runway. This parallels our runway. So we got a, oh, that crosswind. That sock is full out. That windsock's fully out. So it's windy up here. Hopefully it's not like yesterday and that landing, which if you guys want to see that landing, I made it as a short on YouTube. And that landing was sketch. Luckily though, I had enough control that I didn't put the props or the wing into the ground. All right. But yeah, that windsock is fully outright. Blowing, looks like it's blowing from the northwest. It's a pretty stiff wind, it looks like. I'm still pretty adamant on building making my own liveries for these planes, but man, doing so is a pain. Eventually, I will get it right. We'll call it S3. Oh, let's see. So we're not going to call it Steve SimStation Airlines. That's just way too long. So let's call it S3 Airlines or S3 Express, S3 Airways. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'll put a poll up on YouTube and on Discord. Seeing what everyone thinks it would be a good name for the Streams airline. All right. Let's go out. Little throttle, come on. Zoom out so we can see you down below. All right. Prepare for takeoff. Oh, I gotta give this thing a ton of rudder. Oh, so much rudder. Oh, bad takeoff. I'm still giving it a ton of rudder. All right, flaps are up. All right, so we're gaining altitude now. A little rocky. We'll have a tailwind probably. It looks like. Heading, where is it? Ah, there it is. I don't know why I couldn't find it for a second. All right, so we're going on our heading. So I'm gonna make sure our heading is. Oh, we almost have to just go due east. Nope, we are too far. All right. Let's see. On Volanta, still need to adjust a little bit more. Like I said before, and we're doing this without a flight plan. Which makes this kind of challenging to do this without one. All right, so ETA is 1 hour and 18 minutes to Oshkosh. Then we're not going to do like the last two streams where we just descended way too soon. We're going to wait till about, I want to say, let's continue to go up. We're going to continue, I think we're going to descend at about 10 minutes out. 10 to 15 minutes out. So we're now crossing into Minnesota. I think we need to trek to a little bit more. Oops, wrong one. A little bit more to a northeast trajectory. I think we're on the right course. There we are. Yep, I think we're sitting pretty good. We're going to go ahead and, let's see, we're at just over 10,000 feet. Back off the throttle a little bit. Not too shabby. approaching cruising. But we're going to continue to rise up to, we're going to go to 15,000. I think 15,000 will do as our cruising. We're now above 13,000 feet. So I have been working today a little bit earlier. I've been working on the B1 Lancer video review. I've also picked up the Tornado from India Foxtrot Echo. Now the Tornado, that's going to take some learning because that plane is complicated. Now, if anyone has an experience or flown the new India Foxtrot Echoes to F-14, their menu system for the plane is identical. All right, so we're approaching that. So we're going to back down to the throttle. But yeah, it's the Tornado. It's complicated. I'm also going to pick up the F-86 Sabre. I think it's the 86. That's the Sabre. I'm going to be picking that up. It's $20. It's from one of the sister companies, I believe, to Blackbird or one of those companies, Milviz or something like that. I'm going to be picking up that plane and doing a review on it as well. So we have some planes we're going to be doing for reviews. There was another one I was going to do. I can't think of it. Oh, that's right. The Tiger 2 from SC Designs, a sister company to DC Designs. I will be doing a review as that as well. My goodness, there are so many planes I'm behind on right now. And then the next month, you're going to have the PMDG 777 coming out, or at least it's this quarter. No specifics on when it will be out, but I'm assuming it's going to be out probably end of next month. It would make sense. But yeah, we're up in the air. Flying across North America in the ATR, heading to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I'm still trying to determine where we're going to be going from Oshkosh. I'm leaning towards Toronto would be a pretty long flight. You know what? I'm going to say Cleveland. We're going to go to Hopkins Airport. No, we're not going to go to Hopkins. We're going to go to Burke Lakefront Airport, just on the edge of downtown Cleveland. I think that would be a good one. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing for our next leg after we get to Oshkosh, which I'll probably... What's a good day to do that? Because that's going to be a long flight. So, yeah. Oshkosh, once we get there, we'll transition to a different game. But once we do that, the next stream will be from Oshkosh, Wisconsin to Burke Lakefront Airport in Cleveland. That'll be fun. There's only one runway you could take, and I have to do some research on how planes approach Burke Lakefront. All right, we're angled too much to the north, it looks like, for this. A little bit of a correction. I hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday, though. I know it's a very relaxing flight. Love the sound of the ATR. Love the sound of props. Normally my live streams are all about the 737s, but I'm throwing in a little bit of a little different, something a little different. But yeah, should have one of my the channel's more not friendly, but known person, Meatball. He's a longtime follower of the channel. He may join us in flight. Don't know yet. He did say he was gonna he may be able to join us. It's a nice clear day. Well, thank you for the follow there. Oh, look who it is. I believe that was Universal Starlight. One of our biggest fans on YouTube. I think I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put that out there. He is probably the biggest fan of my YouTube channel. And I appreciate that. He's a good guy. Well, Universal, it looks like we're going to be getting back into live streaming. And as you can tell, since you already followed it, I'm simulcasting. Can I chat? I mean, yeah, you can chat. You're chatting right now. I can see it. Oh, I don't know. Do I have it set up that you have to follow to chat and stream? If I do, I might have to change that. I don't think I have it set up that way. Oh well. How you doing there, Mr. Starlight? At least that's how I know you as. Ah, okay. I'm not bad. I don't know. Let me know. Give me your thoughts. What do you think of the series I'm doing? The ATR across North America. This is the ATR. The ATR 72-600 Highline. A luxury plane. Doesn't fly fast, but it definitely is a fun plane. Now, I still don't really know how to fly it. Yeah, it's not going to be all at once. No. I've already done, I want to say 3 or 4 other streams. I started off in Los Angeles, LAX, flew to Las Vegas, decided to do this little series while on our way to Las Vegas, which in the stream I was like, nah, who knows where we're going to go. But then we decided to go to Vegas. But anyways, and then from Vegas we went to Denver, and then we went from Denver to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and now we're on our way from Sioux Falls, South Dakota to Oshkosh. It's just a fun little, I guess, something different for the channel. And then from when we get to Oshkosh for the next stream, we're going to be flying from Oshkosh to Cleveland, Ohio, which is like a few hours from me. I'd say 2.5 hours from me is Cleveland. Oh, I need to update stream elements. That's all wrong. I don't upload. I wish I uploaded that much. I think I'm going to start uploading that much again, so I may not change it. Who knows? But I do know, though, I've been we have a bunch of review videos we're going to be working on this week. B-1 Bomber, which I have it. It's not horrible, but it's not like study level. It's not very in-depth. It's the texturing. I'll go over it. The texturing is not the best. I still love the B1 though. I had to get. Excuse me. Still had to get it. The Saber. I think Milviz or Blackbird, whichever the two, have a sister company that put out the F-86 Saber, and I'm going to be getting that and doing a review on that as well. And then you have the Tiger 2, which is from DC or SC Designs, the sister company of DC's Designs. We're gonna do a video on that, and yeah, so on. And there's, I think, the Tornado. I have the Tornado from India Foxtrot Echo. It's got some issues. It's very complicated plane. I mean, it's super complicated, and that one's gonna take you some time to understand and get used to. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Tornado. I think they had a lot of negative feedback on it because they put out a statement saying that they are working on an update for it, and they're going to be putting a list together of fixes that they're going to be doing. So I think they had some backlash on something. I don't know what yet, but it sounds like something went wrong. Other than that, we're doing pretty good today. This isn't the only stream like today. We're gonna do the flight sim stream. It's gonna take us. Oh, where's my Volanta at? Volanta. It's gonna take us 1 hour and 25 minutes to get to Oshkosh right now, which I have to still adjust my heading. Oh, and that's another thing. Starlight. We are doing this whole series with no flight plan. We're just a rogue plane flying. I don't know if you saw my short yesterday of the landing into Sioux Falls, but that freaking crosswind about crossed me up. It was pretty gnarly landing. Kept the wing and kept the propeller out of the ground though, but it was catching me though. So yeah, we got plans. We definitely got some plans for everything. Yeah, that short's actually doing really good too. I'm actually kind of surprised at how well that is. I figured everyone would be making fun of me, but actually it looks like people are liking it to the point where it's like, dang, you caught that. Yeah, it's at 72 likes now, 10 dislikes. But 72 likes, and it's been viewed. What? Is that right? 3,700 views. Yeah, I had the there was another ATR video I put up on there from one of my landings into Vegas, I believe it was. Was that Vegas? Yes. I buttered that landing with all by hand. 8,100 views on that video, on that short. 8,100 views and I only had 49 likes. Yet the one I put out yesterday has like almost double what my last one was. Yeah. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. But we're doing good here. Debating on what the next game after we get done with this flight on what we're gonna do next. I may end up doing. Part of me wants to do Call of Duty, but then another part of me says let's do something else. But I definitely I need to get those the B1 video. I have a feeling people will enjoy the B1. I mean, it has the afterburners, which the afterburners and that thing's they're pretty big. The only problem with the B1, and all the information is going to be in the video. The B1 Lancer in the new in MSFS is a subsonic, which I think they need to update. It's only a subsonic plane in the sim, and I mean, I want a good developer, a developer that's established to do the B1. I want a high fidelity B1. Top Mock Studios. I applied for the beta. I applied to do the beta for the B2 bomber, the B2 Spirit. I'm pretty sure I can get it. Because they know my channel, and I've already gotten lined up the preview copy of the B2 they agreed to. We need Lockheed Martin Studios. Is that a thing? Do they actually have their own studio? Oh. You were being facetious. And I intentionally said that wrong. Okay. But what do you think of my new the mascot for Flight Sim above the webcam? What do you think of him? Oh, we need to pick up pace a little bit. We're slowing down a little bit. All right, there's a notch. He looks very professional. I mean, I went with turning my mascot into a captain of an airline, and then when I do Call of Duty streams on Twitch, I have the mascot of him. Oh, what is it? Of a military uniform with a panda mask or Punisher mask. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, for each kind of gaming I do, I have a different mascot look. It should be in my Discord under the general lobby, general chat. Yeah, it is. It's the one to the left with the far left one. Has that Punisher look to the to the of a mask the soldier is wearing or something like that. So that's what I use when I do Call of Duty. And if you scroll up more, like actually like up to the top, so I changed the YouTube channel's mascot look to the one that's more serious with the headphones on. He looks like he's relatively like pissed. Yeah, that's the YouTube logo now. If everyone was on my Discord channel, they would be able to see that. And this was all used using AI. I get that actually quite a bit. I don't know. I have no freaking idea. So all I did was I went to Fiverr. Let's back down on the power a little bit. I went to Fiverr because I wanted a mascot. I just didn't know what I wanted. I asked a person to make me a mascot, a gaming mascot, and with I think pretty vague information, honestly. And he threw me that one with the panda look, and I'm like, you know what? I feeling it. I'm feeling that one. And that's what I stuck with. Now, panda is not my favorite animal by far. It just stuck, and that's what I was stuck with. And so far, I've made it work pretty well, honestly. I've gotten that asked a lot. Why panda? I'm like, you know what? I have no freaking clue. He tried making a Mr. Beast logo. You know what? I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think of that. But we're not going to be neglecting on YouTube. YouTube is where I'm established heavily. Twitch is just basically an added platform so I can have a little bit more revenue, even though it's like pennies on the, like literally pennies that I make off of Twitch. I am monetized on Twitch. I actually felt the reason why I even left Twitch originally to go to YouTube is because YouTube, your videos are on demand, are constantly making money off of ads. Twitch doesn't do that, so that's. But we're back on Twitch, but that's just for all gaming. All gaming's on Twitch. While I do flight sim, racing, and maybe a few other things on YouTube. Of course, though, we are now sitting at almost we're approaching 2,600 subscribers now, and we just hit 2,500 like not even 2 days ago. Channel's doing phenomenal. Yeah. Thinking about it this way. Beginning of the year, we hit 2,000. All right, we're under an hour from KOSH. Hopefully everyone's liking the face cam that I brought back. Added a bunch of stuff behind me. Oh, the only problem is I just got notified from my apartment complex that I might have to rearrange my office because they're going to be replacing the window next to me. So over in this area, I have my spare bedroom window. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you were one of my under the 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, you were down there, and you stuck with me. That's why I call you a longtime friend of the channel. Yeah, I mean, Flight Sim was what took it off. As soon as I tapped into Flight Sim, the channel just spiked. I mean, because I was originally in just the racing simulation stuff, and then I'm like, you know what? I like the Flight Sim stuff. Let's try and see what it does. And boom, like 2 years later, almost a year. It's like a year and a half, 2 years later, things just took off, and we're still doing good. The shorts are what's really getting me going. Where is the runway? Do I want to land on that runway? Runway 09 going into Oshkosh is a small strip. You know what? We're going to try it. We're going to try to see if we can stick it on that runway. I think we can. Yeah, I think we're going to try to see if we can stick it on that runway. All right, let's get a little bit more upbeat music rather than this let's fall asleep music. Let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet, whichever. But yeah, we're doing good. I'm very impressed with how things have gone over the past few years, a couple years. Does your simulator use Bing Maps or Google Maps? It uses the stock map that comes with the Flight Sim, which I believe is Bing. I stopped using the Google one because that thing just got very overly complicated and just weird. Plus, it was really killing my my performance. Oh, it's a glorious day. Hopefully I can get some money this year. I can update my computer. Supposedly, at the end of this year, they're supposed to be doing another video card update. So it's going to be now the 5090. So I may be going to the 4090 now. Here in the next few months or so. Or before launch. Because the 4090s, I'm expecting to drop in price. God, I hope so. So I don't upgrade to the latest and greatest when it comes to computer like graphics cards. As soon as the newest one comes out, like 5090 from NVIDIA, I'll go to the 4090. I'd rather not spend $2,000 on a graphics card. Yep, 5090. That's what's expected at the end of the year. Yeah, I don't want to see the price tag on that either. That's going to be stupid. I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it because Could be buggy, could be bad design, so I'll just stick with a 4090 as my upgrade. I'll go from a 3080 Ti to a 4090. I mean, at this point, you're upgrading just because it's all the bells and whistles and stuff, and I don't need the bells and whistles. I just need something that performs well. 3080 Ti is pretty on par with the flight sim right now. But I feel like with the 4090, I can get a lot more performance. Plus, I'm looking at going into a new processor, the 7950X. And then my new computer. So I'm going to essentially be building a brand new computer next time for sometime this year. I just got to get the money for it. And once I do that, it's going to be 7950X, 128 gigs of RAM, 4090. Don't know what motherboard yet, but I know the motherboard is not going to be cheap. And probably a 1200 watt power supply. And I'm probably going to, so I have 3 terabytes of storage in my current computer right now, which is almost tapped out, full of 3 terabytes. So I'm probably going to put 6 terabytes in my next computer. 6 terabytes of storage. I mean, because right now, my one M.2 right now is almost tapped out all of just Flight Sim. I constantly have to delete things out of it just so I can continue to get new stuff, new planes and stuff. Because, I mean, I have a ton of planes in this sim. I'm actually waiting on that new MD-11 from, who was that? MD-11. Who is doing that? TFDI design. TFDI design. Their MD-11 is going to be $80, but it's supposed to be a study level of the MD-11. And it's an official licensed Boeing like plane for the sim. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the MD-11. It would be fun. But yeah, and then I know that next month, or at least sometime in the second quarter into the third quarter, we'll have the 777 come out from PMDG, which I will be featuring on a live stream. That I'm excited to do is the 777, one of my favorite airliners. But yeah, if you haven't already hit that like button on YouTube, hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Plus, if you haven't already hit that follow button on Twitch, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Oh, so many platforms now. Yeah, we are under an hour from Oshkosh. 48 minutes out from Oshkosh. I'm going to go ahead and do a course correction. Trying to make us look straight in at the our airport already, or runway. So far, out of the, what, 1, 2, 3 legs of this journey, we've had some good landings. One of those landings was good, but it was also sketchy, but it was a good recovery. But we're going to take another recording of the of this landing for a short. So, Mr. Starlight, have you been in flight sim recently, or are you still you're just gonna wait till 2024 comes out? I'm still wanting a freaking C-130 that's actually good in the sim. Yeah, I mean, 2024, I mean, that version, Flight Sim 2024, when it comes out, probably won't be until December, unfortunately. I'm pretty excited for it, but I'm just glad. I am so glad that all the planes that we got, or we purchased for 2020, will be able to be used in 2024. Because I almost wanted, when they announced the new sim, I'm like, cool, I'm not buying any more planes until 2024 comes out. And that's when they announced, oh yeah, you can still use these planes, blah blah blah. And I'm like, cool, okay, I'll still continue to buy planes unless you guys are a lying sack of crap. Something tells me there's going to be an issue. Something just tells me there's going to be an issue. Yeah, because I have a ton of planes to buy, like from a ton of fighters. I have a bunch of airliners. I mean, it's if they would have just said, yeah, by the way, all the planes that you bought in 2020, they will not be able to be played in 2024. I am pretty sure the community would have protested and freaking like rioted at the streets in front of Microsoft or Soba's office, whichever. The fans would have let them know in a very angry way. And usually the angry way is by hurting them in the pocketbook. Alright, need a crow. There, 90. I think we're good to go. We're straight in Oshkosh. We should be flying due east. Pretty daggone close to due east. But no, all the fans on YouTube, you guys will continually help me to be motivated on continuing to put content out there. I mean, the problem with putting content out is having a full-time job and having limited hours to do anything. The only time I actually have time to do a lot of stuff is on the weekends, but it also limits on what I can do like outside in public, like do actually like have a life. It's pretty rough. Never thought it'd be a YouTuber would be such a challenge. Hell, I never imagined having over 2,000 subscribers, let alone in less than a 2-year span. So how's everything over in Greece, Mr. Starlight? Got kind of a it's not really a tailwind per se, but it's pushing us though. 30 knots. Hopefully we don't have a 30-knot crosswind like we did yesterday. Yesterday's tailwind was awful. Oh, shore's burning. What, wildfires? Well, that's not good. Hopefully that got taken care of pretty quick. Well, that's good. So we're flying over top. Looks like, what city is this? That's Rochester. We're flying south right there. Right there is Rochester, Minnesota. We're about to cross into Wisconsin. Uh-oh. I just noticed my courses are off. Why is that? Apparently I didn't want to go all the way like that. I'm super excited for the B2 bomber from Top Mock Studios. That one I can't wait for. I can't wait to hear if I got the beta testing position. I mean, they know my name. They know my channel name because I've talked to them. And they've already told me that when I did the review video of the F-22, they absolutely loved the review video I did.
so they were more than willing to let me do a preview video before launch of the B2. Which originally I thought the B2 was going to come out in December. Where is my Volanta? There it is. All right, I think we're good on trajectory. Oh. I forget who it was in my chat on Discord. Let me check. Who was it? Gas Turbine. I believe that's Gas Turbine that I'm looking at. He on my Discord posted that he's at a supposedly, well, not supposedly, he is United Airlines. He's at the United Airlines facility, and he's actually yesterday was doing, and he put a video up on my Discord if anyone wants to check it out. He's using their actual, like, their multi-thousand, I don't even know, multi-100,000, I don't know how much this equipment is. The simulator for the 777. I think that's what it was for the 777. Pretty cool video he put up there, but he, but the video kind of reminds me of my landings. Because it wasn't him that was flying, I think it was someone else. And he kind of set it down hard, and you heard everything rattle inside the cockpit of the simulator since it's hydraulics. It was pretty cool. But yeah, it was it was a pretty good impact. You hear the guy in the back and like, oh, sorry. Oh, so you're all right, you're all right. But it was a pretty hard hit. I was like, dish. I'm like, ooh, heard everything rattle. Hey, thank you for the subscribe from KB Rule. I apologize if I did not pronounce that right, but I appreciate the subscribe for YouTube. Alright, we are now 32 minutes out from Oshkosh. Getting closer to the Mississippi River. I believe that's what that is. It has to be. Or am I actually wrong? No, that's not the Mississippi. Whoopsies. That's the wrong river. No, I think it actually is. I don't know. Oh, well, it's a river. We're going to cross the line into Wisconsin. I got my rivers mixed up. But yeah, a lot of activity going on my other screen. For once, there's no one talking. It's very rare I don't have anyone talking in my YouTube when I'm live streaming. But ever since Mr. Universal went over to Twitch. But there's no big issues. At least both my YouTube channel and Twitch is getting some love, though, on other aspects. All right. We aren't far. Is that river I was talking about? Yep, that's the river right there. River really turns into a lake, then back into a river, and then a lake. It's just all kinds of weird stuff with this region. I know Minnesota is like the state of 100 lakes or 1,000 lakes or something like that. Alrighty then. That's what it's called. So the F-86 Sabre that I'm going to do a review on, it is by Shrike Sims. High quality 3D modeling with realistic textures, professionally created and pilot tested flight dynamics that are realistic to the aircraft, a period accurate sound set curated to fully immerse both a beginner and veteran flight simmers. Yeah, there's a lot to this thing. It's on current version 1.02. What did I just do? Oh, okay. Well, I just purchased that F-86 Sabre. Yeah, when no one talks, it definitely, it's like, yeah, we're just gonna sit here and talk to ourselves, be a stump on a log, or log on, I don't know. But I just got the F-86 Sabre. So 3 planes we bought today: B-1, F-86, and the Tornado. Still have you guys got the Tiger 2 from SC Designs. But that one I may wait on a little bit longer. So review videos are going to be inbound in this week. First, I don't know. So I'm gonna leave it up to you, Universal. You are the person that will make the decision here. You will help me make the decision. I'll put it that way. What should I do first? Saber, Saber, Lancer, or the Tornado? And if anyone else is watching, or if that is wanting to know this stuff, chime in as well. Let me calculate. You're weighing the options. It's like, oh, gotta love weighing the options and seeing what's a better option. What's a better review that could happen? Or what would you rather see? Put it that way. So it's the yes, the German Tornado. Yes, that was the one that India Foxtrot Echo brought out. It just launched it just the other day. You're gonna make me do the Tornado first. All right, you heard it here first. Unless anyone else chimes in, we'll do the Tornado first. We'll do the Tornado first. I just gotta figure out how to start that thing up from scratch because I literally was sitting in there for an hour in the cockpit without the engines running because I'm like, where's the battery button? Where is the battery? Can't find the battery. What the hell? Well, speaking of that, now I'm gonna actually go to freaking what's his face? India Foxtrot Echo. Let's see. Flight Sim folder. India Foxtrot Echo Visual. The manual. Here's the model behavior. Oh. Oh, that's for people who have FPS droppage. Alright, there's the manual. Really? Their manual link doesn't even work. Well. That's disappointing. Can I get it through here? Oh no, that's that. I gotta go to Orbix. That's where I got the tornado from. Tornado. All right, I found the manual for the P200 Tornado version 1.0 initial release. Oh, you have to do a bunch of stuff. Nose wheel, the nose wheel steering, afterburners, in cockpit menu. I want to know where the freaking battery is. I don't care about the at the moment. I don't care about the detailed of the plane. This manual is massive. It's 248 pages. Jesus Christ, what they do? Did they actually go and get the actual tornado manual to replicate everything? If they did, they went way, 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 way out there. Battery. There are 71 references to a battery. Ugh. The Tornado is equipped with an APU that can be started with the onboard battery. However, in the case of battery is depleted, an external power unit is. Okay, where's the freaking battery? Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time on that because that's kind of crazy. That's actually nuts. All right, we are 18 minutes out from Oshkosh. We're gonna do another course correction, get a little better lined up. So yeah, first review video will be the Tornado, then the B1, then the Sabre. And then after the Sabre, if I decide to get the Tiger, the F5 Tiger, Tiger 2, I believe it is, from it's DC Designs, but it's their sister company, SC Designs. They told me once why they do it that way. I honestly I don't remember what the reason is anymore. Also have some racing videos I'm trying to work on. So the racing videos is going to be a little bit different than I normally do. It's going to be different for me because I've never done a voice overlay on videos that's already been done. So it's going to be more or less, the race has already been recorded. I'm just going to be commentating on my own racing. A little bit different than I've ever done. I don't know if that's any interest to anyone. I mean, Starlight, what do you think of that idea? It's Forza Motorsports is what I'm doing it on, the multiplayer side of Forza Motorsports. Still gonna need a little bit more of a course correction. It will be a little bit unusual, but I've seen other people doing it, and it makes sense. I just know that I love motorsports, and that's... You never really watched any of my racing videos? That's fine. I mean, I've always... It was kind of... The beginning of this YouTube channel, it was based around racing. So it was kind of the heart of racing. The actual racing team name too as well. But the channel was really keen around racing in general. And then it just morphed into what it is now. Channel's definitely evolved a lot. So we are 16 minutes out. So I'm going to start my descent. All right, we're starting our descent. We're almost already lined up with the airport. Yeah, we're almost completely lined up. Oh, Sky Dolly. We need to get Sky Dolly out. Record the landing. Still shocks me how much software I run when it comes to these live streams, and this computer doesn't even, like, it doesn't yeet itself out the window. All right, we're coming in. Descending right now. Wait, I didn't even check. Do we have a crosswind? Not really a crosswind, but so I think we'll be fine. But it's 30 knots, at least at this altitude. Ground, I'm not sure what the ground speed, ground wind is. We'll find out here soon. So we can't mess up on this landing. The reason why I say is because this runway is a little bit shorter than usual. So Oshkosh is not like your... It's not where you would want to land as an airline. This is a smaller regional airport. They conduct... every year they have one of the country's largest air shows there. And I've decided to land on the runway that's shortest. Yeah, it's a shorter than the normal runway. So, this will tell me if I've gotten any better with landing. Are we below 10,000? No. Okay, we're going to need to set a little bit faster. All right, let's go ahead and adjust this a little bit more. We're a little bit out of a line. At least every time I zoom in, it shows I then see that we're not lined up as well as I thought we were. But that's all right. It all good. Ten minutes out. All right, we're in an idle now. Under 10,000 feet now. Should be out there somewhere. There we go. Little fine adjustments. Tiny little adjustments. That's what we need. All right. Ooh, she's getting kind of rocky. Approaching 5,000 feet. Is it normal if you are streaming at 720? What do you mean? I mean, I know I'm not streaming at 720. The video output is at 1080. I know Twitch does some funky things with oh, it's fine. No biggie. Get a little bit of turbulence, a little rocky air. No option on Twitch. Huh. I wonder why. Because I'm looking at my settings. You're right. It's only at 760. Or 720 at 60 frames. That is odd. I wonder if that has to do with being not being a stable bit rate. All right, we're pretty much lined up with the airport. It looks like. Six minutes out. Waiting till I see the actual airport. Come on, where you at? Everything's starting to load in front of me, it looks like. We got 20 nautical miles left. Where is this airport? Ooh. So we have a, all right, we got a 20 knot tailwind fluctuating. Wait. I think I see it right there. That may be it right there. I already put the gear down. Sky Alley's already up. Ooh, that nose dip. Well, there's a lake. You see the KOSH Lake. Is that the KOSH Lake? Yep. That's the Lake Winnebago. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it, but that's how I see it. That is a tiny, tiny runway. We're gonna have to cut this close. Ooh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Wind. All right, that is the runway directly in front of me. It's a small runway. I really, really hope we have enough runway. If we hit it just at the beginning of that run of the actual runway, I think we'll be fine. But it is going to be close. That's why I'm already getting down low. So if we would have went north-south runway, yeah, we would have been fine. But I kind of wanted the challenge to see if we can stick this on this runway here. Ladies and gentlemen in the cabin, make sure your trays are in your upright position and you are buckled in and brace for impact. Looks like there's a plane taking off already in that area. These guys here in Oshkosh are like, what is this flying right above us? It is. This plane doesn't normally land here.
200.
Especially this low.
200. 100. Don't sink. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Well, I didn't mean for that to happen. To kick the front up like that. Dude, look how much runway we used. We used like nothing. We used like nothing. Of course, though, I think I came in kind of slow on purpose. I hear a helicopter. I feel like I hear the Chinook. All right, let's see this replay. I kind of plopped her down. I think I can do a better job, but I think I really plopped her down. Really, though, we had plenty of room. Oh, that was like, there wasn't even a flare on that. I just slapped her. I just slapped her down. I really just, I literally said, nope, slap her down. Whoops. From this angle, let's see it. Yeah, that reverse thrust really helped out. Okay, I gotta remember that next time. That I could land at short airports or short airstrips with this plane. I didn't think about it. All right, let's do it this way now. You guys are seeing all the tricks I do for my shorts. Come on, there we go. Oh, that was a bad land. That was a horrible landing. Boop. Just damaged the fuselage doing that. But that was our landing. So I hope everyone enjoyed the flight. It was nice to have you guys along. We're gonna do the next flight, or the next leg of this flight. Oh, I'm gonna post it. I'm posting it on as a short. It's gonna be called how short can the ATR stop, or how fast can it stop? Bad landing with a short stop. How about that? But I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Next leg of the journey from Oshkosh, we are going to be going to Cleveland, Ohio, to the airport of Burke Lakefront Airport. Now that airport is going to be a challenge. Literally sits on the lake, like on the edge of on the shoreline of the lake. So we may, depending on the weather of the day, it may throw some challenges our way. I'll see if I can find some mods for Cleveland, Ohio. See if I can get some better looking towers or buildings or photogrammetry or whatever. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it. I may be live here in a little while again. We'll be playing some other games. If you guys want to check it out on Twitch, I won't be on YouTube live, but I'll be on Twitch live. Maybe I'll do some Supermarket Simulator or Call of Duty. Who knows? I just got to get some dinner in me, and then I'll be back live. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. If I don't see you guys in my next stream here in the next, I don't know, couple hours or so. So I will talk to you later.